Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. And last time we took another break from the main quest to do some side questing, and, well, we're still doing that. We have a new mission from the Antivan Crows, and this place opened up so we can, go and do this mission. Something about a boy being held for ransom.
Where's the boy? You get nothing until I see it.
And as soon as we walk up, everybody just starts fighting.
Which one?
Now this is actually a second take of this because I ended up dying to this battle the first time. Mainly due to, this guy up here. I don't know if it was actually this guy up here. Someone, like, killed Zagana really quickly. Okay, we got... Oh, that's the mass paralysis. Yeah, I set that up on, what's her name? Morrigan. Wow, I hope I'm awake enough to do this post-commentary. Okay, there goes the captain. I think I killed the captain last time, and then I still ended up, like, dying to these other people. Alistair died.
Yes. And I'm off.
Where's my mages? What's going on with them? Oh, this battle is, like, kind of tricky. If Alistair died to it. Huh.
Ready.
Alright. Novice lightning rune. Okay, we'll just take the stuff. And we'll take this stuff. And, oh yeah, here's the other...
We're done here. Go back to your contact, quickly.
Antivan Crow. There's actually a couple of them, but I think one of them died in that fight, too. I'll go back to my contact when I'm good and ready to. Okay, apparently I can't exit the way at the opposite end. I have to exit the way that I came in. Alright, well, let's do what he says and go back to our contact. And as we'll see, this will actually be the final mission with the Antivan Crows. We will get back to our main quest today. Alright, what else? Right. Yeah, so I changed Morrigan's tactics. So I have her set to use mass paralysis whenever there's a group of, I want to say 4 or more. I go for a little bit higher because one thing you'll notice about mass paralysis, it has like this bizarre like charge up time. Like she'll spend like several seconds just like charging a spell. It's like at least 5 to 10 seconds. It feels longer because, action combat RPG, anything that has a delay in its casting just feels longer. And then we get these amazing looking gloves. Plus 15% critical and backstab damage? Yes, please. The problem is it would break up my Drake skin
I heard
set.
there was quite a scuffle in the alleyways. Well done, Warden.
Oh, we have a bunch of questions here. The boy wasn't there. Yeah, we were supposed to be rescuing some kid.
Don't worry, Warden. Some friends have rescued the boy. He's already safely home back with his father, his very important father. You took care of the father's other requirement. The man who kidnapped his son, Captain Chase, is quite dead. Thanks to you.
Yep, Captain Chase. That was that. We chased him off.
That I can't say. But in time, I think you'll find out. Crows are hired for their discretion,
Oh, okay.
as well as for their performance.
Yeah, I kind of figured he wasn't going to give us information, because these are like
I've nothing more for you.
as low
I hope you found
information
the
type of
contents of the
people as
chest
you can get.
satisfying. My superiors want me to convey their thanks. The Crows aren't accepting any new contracts on you. And when this blight ends, we'd love you to visit Antiva to discuss other opportunities.
And notice we actually have... We can actually kill this guy.
I did what
I
I
would
had to
actually
do,
start a battle, and
but
those
there's no more
thugs at
need
his
for
side
word
would
games.
probably come and help him. I mean, he said afterwards... I was
And I was
expecting to be
expecting the same.
double-crossed.
But our order has survived the centuries because we always uphold our deals. Like I said,
Yeah, okay.
sending Zebran after you was nothing personal. We've determined you are a far better ally than an enemy.
Yeah,
Just
neat.
remember our offer. We could really use someone with your talents. It's time for me to take a vacation. Caesar has a special stock of wares that might interest you.
Ooh.
It was a pleasure working with you, Warden.
I guess that's what
Lucky
we
to
get
you.
for not attacking and killing him, because I'm kind of like, well, if he's not going to give me any, and now he's like walking away, so we don't get the chance to fight these guys and kill them and get experience that way. But who knows? Maybe we got more experience
Are
by
you
just
daft?
ending the
Not
conversation
happening.
and not talking or not killing him. That's the hard part. Like, I don't know. But I guess what I don't know won't hurt me, right? Alright, so Caesar is actually here in the market. We talked to him before. He didn't
You're
really have
back.
much for us.
You need something?
But we can now ask him about this special stock.
Oh, yes, yes. Look over here.
So this opens a new thing. What do we have here? That's not impressive. None of this is impressive. Okay, do you have better armor? I sold my junk off to him. Executioner's helm, that's not horrible. Knight Commander's helm. First Enchanter's robes, that actually might be interesting. I'll also take this moment to point out that we haven't actually upgraded Morrigan's armor this entire game. That's why she's still dressed, you know, as she is. Oh, but they do have those agents we need for that recipe. The concentrator agent, yeah. So we'll pick those up. There are a few other shops where we can get those. But now we can go into herbalism. I have all the ingredients. And remember I mentioned last time that there was an important thing I was missing? Yeah, we're still missing it. Did you spot it yet? It says requires master herbalism. It took a moment for past gameplay me to realize that. I'm like, okay, good. So that's, we have to put 4 of our skill points into herbalism. Not dwarven crafts. Herbalism. Herbalism. So that's kind of annoying that we have to have master herbalism in order to get that. It does... So, of course, my immediate thought is, can I get master herbalism right now? Or does someone have access to it? So, let's go to our party camp. And if someone doesn't have access to it, maybe I could take one of the rogues who's leveled up the most, or who we haven't, like, used a level up on for a long time. And maybe, because rogues will get a skill point every 2 levels, as opposed to warriors and mages, they get a skill point every 3 levels. So let's just, because when we're here in camp, we can go through all of our party members. Because everyone doesn't have anything there. Well, that is disappointing. Okay, plan B. Because we do have level ups that we have not seen. All our people have leveled up. I'm going to save most of our level ups here. Okay, Liliana, we're going to go with her. Yeah, first we got to figure out what we're doing with all this. And we have all of these. Do I want assassin on her? Or duelist? I think we'll go duelist. And, yeah, I have no idea what to do here. Let's just dump everything into dexterity. Yeah, why not? Alright. Herbalism, improved herbalism. We are missing one skill point. We have 6 talents. Okay, so maybe on her next level up, we'll get the other skill point, or it'll be, you know, in 2 level ups. I should check her. What's her level at? I'm hoping if she has an odd level, then her next level up will. And I'm just going to kind of get, you know, whatever. Just things. Get things and stuff. We'll get those. We'll get evasion. Because I'm sure she'd like that anyways. And I don't think we can get the master archery in that yet. I wasn't paying super close attention here in post-commentary. We'll just get those. Those are fine. Okay, we're actually not. Okay. So yeah, that annoyed me. Well,
Yes.
but at least I kind of know that I need master herbalism now.
Yes.
It makes me wonder if we're going to need, like, master poison making for another side quest. We probably will. I'm guessing. It's just a hunch. We are going to go over to the Circle Tower. Why are we going to the Circle Tower? Oh, yeah, since I've been able to unlock some of the higher level treasure chests, I figured while we're out, I would try this one. It's like way up on the 4th floor or whatever.
Don't think so.
So I ran all the way over here, and I still can't unlock that treasure. Okay. And even though like 20 minutes in real time passed because I had to run all the way out of there,
when you said you wanted to
and then
help
run all the way
Bronca,
over to
huh?
Orzammar.
I'm Ogren. I don't know if you remember.
We're back in Orzammar.
People seem to forget me these days. Or ignore. I forget which.
I can understand why they ignore you. You're not the most likable type of person.
I have. For all the sodding good it's done me. I'm the only one who still cares about her as a person. Everyone else thinks she's just a symbol they can leave in the deep roads where she can't offend anyone. I know
I thought
what
she went in
Bronca
there
wanted
voluntarily,
and how
not
she was looking.
everyone else just
You,
left her
I
in the deep
assume,
roads.
know whatever Harrowmont's men have
because-
dug up on where exactly she disappeared. If we pool our knowledge, we stand a chance of finding Bronca. Otherwise, good sodding luck.
I don't know. I mean, I could just take the strategy of wander every corner of the deep roads myself
You should know
until
that Bronca was
I
looking
find
for
her.
the Anvil of the Void. The secret to building golems, which was lost centuries ago. The smith Caradon built it, and with it, Orzammar had 100 years of peace, while it was protected by the golems forged on the anvil. As far as anyone knows, the anvil was built in the old Orton Tig. Bronca planned to start looking there, if she could ever find it. All she knew was that it was past Caradon's cross. No one's seen that Tig for 500 years.
well, I have a map.
If we're going, let's get moving. Bronca's not gonna sodding find herself.
Well, she's also not going to be in a rush to be found. I mean, it's been 2 years. She doesn't even know we're coming after her. So apparently we have Ogren in our party now. But it's not required to take him on this trip, so we're not going to.
Be careful out there.
Because I like the party we have. And we can finally get this codex entry. Yay. Oh, oh wow. So this underground is... We're going to do the Idukan tag first. Because I think this is where this is actually where we were in the intro, in the Dwarf Noble intro. But we haven't explored this place, you know, here and now. So there's probably some stuff to find here and now. I mean, I plan on searching everything anyways, but I found it really interesting that there's like a whole nother map. So I wonder how many different places we're going to be able to go to in the deep roads. I mean, they did tell us that the deep roads and the underground was like as big as the surface area of Ferelden. Oh, here we go. And we got darkspawn. Partners. Why am I just taking tons of damage? Alistair, that is your job. Oh, this is a darkspawn mage. These things are nasty. Does somebody want to heal me? I've been marked for death. Oh, that's also annoying. More again. Again, this is not how we want to be starting things off.
I shall do.
But actually, this is a good sign that I'm glad that we're coming here, you know, later in the game and we didn't come to Orzammar first.
Going.
Because, spoiler alert, the battles in this place are a lot tougher. I don't know if maybe it's because things are scaling to our level. That could be at least part of the reason. I don't fully know if this game does that. I'd be kind of annoyed if it did, because it means that leveling up isn't really a real solution to problematic encounters or fights or enemies. And then it just, the way that I'm used to playing RPG, that's not how it's supposed to work. Okay, Alistair, get in there and taunt people. And there we have some mass paralysis action going on, so we're going to kill these guys while they're paralyzed. Doesn't have to. I can't even tell what's going on anymore. Alright, let's go bother some of these guys. All these archers. They want to run away, so I'm going to take the strategy of stun them as I get up to them. And then stab. The stun and stab combo there. I'm momentarily out of... Oh no. Don't tell me I just triggered another group over there that could have been triggered later. I did, didn't I? Oh, what? I'm in a crushing prison now? Mages? Do something? Oh my gosh, these darkspawn mages are like the worst. Besides some of the other mages we've had to contend with, like the mage on the cliff. Okay, you're dead. Alistair, buddy. Can someone heal Alistair before he dies? Stun this guy. No, finally. I saw that they were like in the midst of casting heal, and then like Alistair ran off, and then they like stopped their healing efforts. Well, that ended up being a really big battle. A part of me thinks that was supposed to be like two separate battles, but because certain darkspawn archers decided to run
It's done, naturally.
back to the other battle, or the other group, and we ended up triggering them as well. I thought for sure Alistair was going to die there. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm glad he didn't. Okay, so we have, you know, multiple paths we can go. And I don't know if we're going to run into it here or a bit later in the Deep Roads, but we're going to run into one of the issues I had it was in one of the intro sequences regarding the map of the place, where the map's showing like a section where you can run to, but you actually can't because it's blocked off, and it's actually like the end of the map. They should just put a barrier on the map there and just not show like, oh hey, there's another path you can go to, when in reality, there's not. Alistair, can you get their attention somehow? Oh, there's another mage going on. Mages need to go. You need to go. Stun and stab. Stab. Oh. Mage on the move. Alistair died again. Kill that dang mage. Oh, Wynn died. That's not better.
Sure.
Yeah, that's kind of my reaction there, Alistair.
As you like.
Yeah, so this is turning into a difficulty spike. And here I thought, you know, we're doing really well. We're wrecking most of our enemy fights, and now it's like we're going to be struggling a little bit. And I also haven't been upgrading equipment, but there hasn't been... I mean, there's been some things that we could probably buy. I really should go back to that Wonders of Thedas shop in Denerim and get that thing with the mana regeneration for either Morrigan or Wynn. I would guess probably Morrigan, because she runs out of mana first. Because she just kind of goes spam heavy, whereas we have some tactics on Wynn where she's not going to cast any of the offensive stuff while she's under half mana. So she'll cast it more like at the beginning of the battle. See, here's the mass paralysis. Look how long that took to do everything. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's nice. I think I took Walking Nightmare off because it seemed to just create a bunch of swirling, cloudy chaos in the battles, but I couldn't see where it was helping me a ton. And these are the Deep Stalkers. They're just like little dragonlings. But they're Deep Stalkers. These dragonlings, or Deep Stalkers, in my experience thus far, they never drop any items or gold. I don't know why they'd be carrying gold, but you never know. So yeah, that kind of annoys me. But I mean, we're not even at the main place where we're supposed to be going yet. This is all like just a side dungeon, and it's huge. So I have a feeling we're gonna be in these deep roads for a while. Oh, there's a great mass paralysis. Look at everything. I'll kill these things before they get unparalyzed. Also, at some point, I don't know if I did it already or if I do it somewhere in the next episode, like even between like recording segments. But Morrigan, I'm gonna set Morrigan up with a couple more different tactics. I'm gonna have her use like single target paralysis on mages and rogues, and those are gonna be like a higher priority than some of the other things.
Now what is that?
What is that? That looks like a bunch of dead deep stalkers.
Oh, right.
Okay, that was sleep. And now what she's doing is the... Okay, that's the mass paralysis.
And I'm off.
So yeah, I'm kind of okay with the mass paralysis. It's not quite as great as I thought it would be because of that charge up time.
Moving on.
But it is accomplishing the general purpose of my battle strategy, which is to paralyze, sleep, stun enemies, so I can just run around, get a bunch of backstabs, kill all the things that are stunned, take less damage from the things that are still active in hitting us, and just overall just kind of slow down the damage that we're taking from everything, which was the general idea. At least I like those tactics. They seem to be working decently well for me. We got 5 experience from opening that treasure. This is where we find those mercenaries.
Don't think so. Not happening.
Really? Another place we're going to have to come back to? I mean, I could try the swapping that helmet that Alistair has that increases all my attributes by 2. What are the odds that would actually work? Yeah, because we'd go into that door, I believe. Which is where we found that Idukan shield. Which, obviously, we're not going to go into that area here.
Thanks. Beasties. Beasties are coming.
And beasties are coming. What is this, the Beastie Boys? Just a line of deep stalkers. These guys aren't particularly tough. I thought the guys at the gate of the mine warned us that deep stalkers are big trouble. One thing that's going to throw me off here is that we just paralyzed a bunch of dead things. But some of these things were dead before we even got into this battle, so that's maybe why we could target that. I don't know. I don't know much of anything. This is all new to me. So with that, we'll continue exploring this side area next time.